That's one of the hardest things for Christians and non-Christians to grasp, this concept of that Jesus was fully God and fully man. He had the same desires as us, same temptations. The weird thing is to think about, like, Jesus dropped a deuce. He dropped number twos. He I wonder if Jesus ever got like gout or anything. I don't know. He was fully God, fully man. He got angry and upset at times for sure. He got sad. He had emotions. The one biggest thing that I always think about sometimes is like, Jesus, didn't he get horny? Did he experience what it feels like? I imagine he experienced what it felt like to deal with all the same things a man deals with: horniness, erections, temptations, lust, all that. Yet he was fully God and fully man, and he did not sin. What is a bondservant? In the Bible, a bondservant describes a voluntary, complete submission to a master, often stemming from deep loyalty and a desire for lifelong service, rather than forced servitude. The New Testament Greek word doulos, or Old Testament ebed, were used to signify this state of being bound to another. In a spiritual sense, Christians are called to be bondservants of Christ, willingly dedicating their lives, wills, and time to Him out of gratitude and love for His saving work, living for His purposes rather than their own. Hmm. This term denotes a slave or servant, and in Leviticus 25:39, it describes involuntary servitude or slavery. Let's see, Exodus 21:5-6. This passage describes a bondservant who, after a certain term of service, could choose to remain with the master out of deep love and loyalty, signifying a voluntary commitment to serve permanently. And slavery has been around since the beginning of time, but the slavery they're talking about here is different than what we as Black Americans know or have read about our ancestors 4 or 5 generations were a part of, or the things that we saw in movies. Well, slave movies, they are too traumatizing. I kind of wish I never saw them, but it's like, as a kid growing up, you kind of had to watch them because it was stuff that they didn't teach in school.